Hi everyone! Today I am drawing my Black OCs for Black History Month. I am doing a history segment, but it will be in Women's History Month, so it'll be all Black women that I'll be talking about the history of. I will, however, be linking videos about Black history in the video description, possibly mainly on Malcolm X. Because he's not talked a lot in school, not talked a lot about in schools, but he was a very important revolutionary during the Civil Rights Movement. Anyway, I'm gonna be talking about my characters. This first one that I'm drawing, that I'm already done with because I was talking, is Nyla, and she is the little sister of Khaleesi, who you'll see later in this, and she owns, why can't I speak today? Hello? She owns a, what's it called, the land with the trees and fruit. Orchard. She owns an orange orchard. I won't lie, she is inspired by Marmalade from Strawberry Shortcake. I am changing her outfit, so, she won't be so reminiscent of her anymore. But so the world that they're from, and the girl that I'm drawing here now is Shayla. She's a dark fairy, and she's from the same world. She's Khaleesi's love interest. Shayla and Khaleesi are the main characters in this story, but it's kind of like a medieval fantasy. So this is Khaleesi. He's a dragon professor. He lives in a mansion in the woods. And he meets Shayla while out on a walk collecting berries. And then Nyla is from the, actual village that they live in. So, yeah, her design is very much so not, medieval. Doesn't have I think they're called smocks. I'm not I need to, check out a book at the library on types of clothing. Not that I have good memory recall anyways. I know a lot of words and a lot of things, but when it comes to recall, it's just not a good skill. I'm probably deficient in vitamins that are needed for the brain. Anyway, okay, this character now is Amaranth. She's from a different world. She and that guy that you just saw, Labello, are inspired by deep sea creatures. There's another character that I didn't show in this video that is a lanternfish, and then Labello is a squid, and Amaranth, the girl that I did draw in this video, is inspired by a moon jellyfish. Amaranth is the guardian to the deep sea, and anyway, this character, Hayes, he will be in Gunner's Point, the current comic that I'm working on. He's Rez's best friend. He doesn't show up for a while, and I've been unhappy with his design I'm happy with it now, but I wasn't happy with his design for a really long time, and it was because his design looked almost identical to Saith's. And if you don't know, Saith is an Italian man. So when I was redesigning Hayes, I kind of just had a vision. For a lot of my characters, I kind of just get a vibe. I don't know, but I'm so happy with his new design. I wanted to make him look kind of flirty and kind of like a cat, which is funny because he's a werewolf. But I'm good at that. I'm good at the little contradictory details. Anyways, this character that I'm drawing here is Cloud. She doesn't actually have a backstory. She was kind of just a design I had in my head. Her name is Renee, but nicknamed Cloud. I'm not really sure what I want her color palette to be. I've been drawing her light skin, but I'm thinking of changing that. I feel like the first drawing I made of her in this pose looks a lot better than the one that I redid here. So, I'm gonna have to work on getting that vibe back, but I still think she looks really pretty here. It wasn't exactly what I was imagining, as you could see by that photo of her that I showed earlier. But yeah, I might make her some kind of like sky goddess or something. I'm unsure as of right now, but I really like her, so I want to do something with her. And then this character I'm now drawing is Kamau. He's a blacksmith, and I don't really feel like sharing anything else about him. I like gatekeeping my OCs. Teehee. But I love all these characters. I like say that about all my OCs. I'm like, yeah, here's this OC. I'm not going to tell you anything about them, but I love them. But I love all of them. So what does that even mean? This character now is Stardew. She's a roller derby character that I made for a video game. So a video game that doesn't exist, by the way, but that's what she was made for. I've been tinkering around with her hair because I'm unsure exactly what I want to do with it, except that I know I want some kind of braiding at her scalp, and then those two twin tails. Pigtails? Ponytails? Whatever those are. I want the twins. And then she has kind of like a beachy outfit going on. And then this is Hazel. She is the girlfriend of Rose from Gunner's Point. So she and these lesbian face cards. Yep. And I struggle. I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to do with her face for a long time until I saw some pictures of Anak Yai, and I was like, that's the face card I've been wanting for Hazel. And I've been looking for a long time. Like, I see a lot of beautiful people on TikTok, but just none of them were giving the right vibe that I wanted for Hazel until I saw Anak Yai, and I was like, yeah, that's perfect. And I would say it's kind of hard to find people for Rose too. But I have, references of both of them now, which is great. Face claims? I don't know. I don't know. The picture that I showed of the woman that had ginger hair, I don't know her name. So is that still a face claim? I'm unsure. But I will keep information about Hazel to myself because you will learn about it in the comic. She kind of haunts the narrative more than anything else, which you'll see mainly through Rose. But in the prologue, her and Ryder, another character, go missing, and so the premise of Gunner's Point is trying to find their friends and getting mixed up with a lot of bad people, trying to find their friends, because the cops announced them dead even though it had only been a few months since they had gone missing. I said that like 20 times, but that's the premise. So I'm very, very excited to get into that. I of course couldn't draw all of my black OCs in this video, so I'll just tell you about some of the other ones, mainly the ones from Gunner's Point, because those are the ones that you would see the most. So there's Violet. You see her in the main prologue of the series. She is a side character, but she I love her. I want to give her her own, like, I don't know if it'd be called a sequel or what, but just like a side story. I want to give several characters side stories, actually, but her being one of them. And I can't really say what about because it would be a spoiler because it's still a plot point, but her and Lennon. And Violet has vitiligo. She's Jamaican, and she goes to a prestigious academy in Upper East Side, New York, with the rest of the main characters. And then there's Cooper, who is Saith's best friend from Detroit. I can't really say all that much about him. But he's in Detroit with Sky. I'm trying to think. I think that's it for characters in Gunner's Point, other than Hazel and Hayes. Well, I guess there's one other character, but I don't really want to talk about her because spoilers. So, moving on to other characters of mine from other stories. I have a lot of characters that are kind of just like cool design, but not much else is going on with their story because I've been so focused on Gunner's Point for so long. It's 10 years coming. I came up with it when I was like 13 years old. But so there's a 10. He is, I would say, more like kind of like a deity, a sun deity. His design's point is pretty. A lot of my characters are just pretty. That's their main character trait until I find a story for them. So I need to redraw him. I don't like the old art that I have of him, so we'll see if I can do that at some point. I feel like I should do a video of me just redrawing some of my old OCs, which technically this video that I'm doing now is that also, because I haven't actually drawn Stardew fully yet. I mean, I like doodled her once, but it just wasn't vibing the way I wanted to. Like, her face just wasn't looking right. But the drawing that I have now in this video, I really like of her. I think it fits her really well. And then Kamau, I have a drawing of him in my sketchbook, but it was kind of just like doodling down my thoughts, and it looks different than how I actually ended up drawing his hair, because it was originally kind of just wicks, and now he has the braids against his scalp into wicks, which I just think looks really cool. And I like that it keeps his hair out of his face, because he's a blacksmith, so he needs it away from the fire. But it is still long hair. I also have Hollow, who is a lava nymph, but I only have his design, and not much else story to pretty much that entire story. I have a story in mind for it, but I haven't actually given backgrounds or anything to my characters. I need to step that up. I have so many stories. Oh my god. But he is cool. I don't know what to say. This video is a lot longer than I meant it to be because I stopped using CC for reasons most people know. And so I got a new app that's pretty good, but it only lets me 8 times videos, so... Oh, I just realized something. Hold on. I love saying hold on like you guys have to wait at all, as if I'm not just stopping the voice recording and then coming back literally seconds after. But anyways, I just remembered I can 8 times it's fine. I figured it out. This video is now a lot shorter, thankfully, because I'm running out of things to talk about. Other than, wow, look at my characters. They're so pretty. I love drawing them. Yay. And I just want to say, no, I did not draw those braids for Amaranth. Okay, I drew the rest of the hair. I did not want to draw all those braids. I hate drawing braids so much. They're torture. I feel like I did pretty good with the braids that I did draw in this video, but I just don't want to do it. They're so hard and time consuming and they take forever, okay? So yeah, I used a brush for Amaranth's hair, which if you don't remember is the girl with the neon eyes and hair there. Wow, this is going really fast. This is zooming through it. And I hope everyone enjoyed this video. Remember to go crush some ice and turn them into slushies. I hope you like my characters. I hope you think they're beautiful and as just as beautiful and sexy that I think they are. And also that everyone enjoyed listening to me not shut up for, 15, 16 minutes? 17? It's a long time. Jesus Christ, I can yap anyone's ears off. Okay. Bye-bye.